Hey YouTube, it's been a while since the last time we spoke, and I do sincerely apologize. Um, but I felt like, you guys deserve to have an update video, and I actually felt like doing it, so I figured I might as well get it out the way while I actually have the urge to do it. So, let me give you hopefully a quick update, but chances are this is going to be a 5 to 6 minute video. So let's circle back to 2018 in January. Everything was all fine then. I went and I saw the second consultant, and I was told to cut about 4 to 5 inches of my hair off, and it would be $1,700 to get it installed after me cutting off, 4 to 5 inches of my hair. So needless to say, I was kind of off put by that amount because that's $1,700, which yes, it's an investment, but Sisterlocks, they require maintenance, and that's every 4 to 6 weeks. So I had to really sit back and analyze my budget and see if that was going to be something that's even possible for me because I have a family, I have kids, and $1,700 to drop on I won't say a hairstyle, but to drop on some hair is a lot at one time. So, I told him I would think about it, and I decided that I did want to do it, that I did want to do it. So my husband had like a formal ball coming up, and I wanted to have my hair straight for pretty much the last time. So, after I got my hair straightened, I really had second thoughts because I never wear my hair straight. I had it straightened twice last year, which was like the most I've ever had my hair straightened in 1 year since I really went natural about 11 or 12 years ago. It's just not something that I like to do. I live in Houston, you straighten your hair, and before the end of the night, it's a puff. So it's really not worth it to me because the humidity does absolutely no favors for me. So I saw how long my hair was when it was straightened, and I was like, you know what? Let me think about this because we ended up having to enroll my son into ABA therapy, which he goes to therapy 5 days a week of some sort. And I have a husband, and at the time we were trying to save up to purchase a new home. So it just really wasn't the wisest decision for me to spend $1,700, not including the maintenance costs, every 4 to 6 weeks to get my hair done. And I really wanted to be able to do something that I could maintain myself in the long run. I had to sit back and think about it, whether or not I really was going to take care of my hair and do the maintenance because, with my son and my daughter, I barely get 2 seconds to eat a hot meal. How am I going to be able to maintain a head full of, very small locks? So while I was thinking on it, life happened. So in May of 2018, found out that my sister, her breast cancer had came back. So, that was something that we had to deal with. And pretty much about 2 weeks later, the house that we were in, we had a major house fire. We were completely displaced. I won't say the Lord wasn't looking out for us because it was a number of different factors that if anything had changed, I could have lost my children and my mother-in-law. But, thank the Lord I was at home, and, stuff can be replaced. But, June of 2018, super rough month, 2 weeks after the house fire, grandmother passed away when she was like 89. So, not sad, but a lot of, lifetime of regret type things where you're like, oh, okay, well, I wish we could have had a better relationship. A lot of shoulda, coulda, was. But then we actually ended up purchasing another home, and we moved in August. So, everything we're trying to rebuild. We're pretty much starting from scratch because we had nothing. We had each other, but as far as physical possessions, at the time that we moved in, the restoration company had cleared out our house. We didn't move, we got moved. So the restoration company had a lot of our belongings. We really had to start over from scratch. We just bought a new house, and we had no couches, no furniture, no beds. And no money because I had to put the down payment on the house, and it was a lot just dealing with the previous home, trying to get that back up and restore that, dealing with the insurance company, in which we're still dealing with the insurance company on that a whole year later, and just trying to get things back to normal. Things are hard enough when you have 2 kids and a house fire, but then you have, a house fire, you have a child with special needs, and then you move into a brand new house and you have to pretty much start from scratch. The clothes that we had were all donated from people, because when we got out the house, we got out the house with us and very few belongings. And we ended up getting, a lot of stuff back, but it wasn't for, several months later. So after that, my sister, her condition got worse, and she unfortunately passed away in October of last year, like 3 days before her birthday. Pretty much after that, needless to say, I've been in a very, very deep depression. My hair is absolutely the last thing on my mind. Doing anything to my hair, actually, combing it, brushing it, maintaining the moisture, doing anything other than putting it into a bun every day, it's been the last thing on my mind. So until the last couple months, I decided to seek out professional help, because I have to run my family. I don't have time to be depressed, as they say. I'm a mother. Like, I have to take care of my family, I have to take care of my home, and I have to take care of my kids. My kids are the number one driving factor in my life. So it was a matter of trying to maintain faith and make sure that my kids have everything and they can adjust to being in a different situation. I won't say everything has been 100% bad, because there has been, glimmers of hope and, just being able to have new beginnings, but I have not been able to enjoy anything. You purchase a home, and that's supposed to be something very exciting. Cannot enjoy that. I still feel guilty for even trying to be happy about purchasing the home, knowing my sister was in the condition that she was in. And I live across the country, so, all I could do is sit at home and pray. And it's just been a lot to deal with. So I saw I got a new subscriber, the other day, and I was driving home today from work, and I was like, you know what, let me, just put a video up, have everybody updated. I kind of left y'all hanging. I do apologize, but just wanted to let you know I don't have Sisterlocks. I don't even know if I'm going to get them. My hair, it's still here. I had a lot of postpartum shedding, which was another factor to me wanting to wait, because I would detangle my hair and clumps of hair would fall out. I'm not sure if that was postpartum depression or just regular depression. I don't know. I had a lot of things to be depressed about last year, but either way, it's still thick, it's still here, and I don't know where I'm going to go from here. So I do want to thank everybody, who left words of encouragement under my other videos. I'm going to try to vlog more, but maybe not on this channel. In the meantime, I did start a business. Just like almost everybody that's on the internet, I now have my own crafting business, in which I make pretty much anything that people ask. So I'm just trying to, get a focus, and I started to do that to kind of cope with things that were going on, to have something I can concentrate on, and to have some outlook and some hope for the future. So that's what I've been doing. So I've been considering, doing videos of the things that I make and how to make them, and just getting basic information for that. But I probably won't be doing any more videos about my hair, because honestly, if they're talking about $1,700 cutting hair, I just can't see that, I can't see that in my future. And that was over a whole year ago. I'm not even sure how long my hair is now. I mean, this here, it doesn't really look that long because I had a twist out, and it's like super dry because, like I said, I've been bunning it up. I'm sorry. I can't really apologize for that. But, you know, overall, it's still there. But just wanted to do a quick update video and let you guys know what was going on. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, well, I guess I might as well plug something while I'm here if you're actually watching. So we're doing a fundraiser. My sister, her name was Celeste Burgess. She had a lupus foundation that she ran before she passed away. She's been doing this for a couple years, and one of the things that she did was have scholarships for students that suffer from lupus. Now, although she did pass from breast cancer, her lupus foundation was like, that was her passion because it's a terrible, terrible disease. You know, outside of the breast cancer, her suffering through lupus, we've had to go through a lot with that. And we're trying to keep up her legacy and raise money so we can do a scholarship for, you know, students who have lupus and want to pursue their degree. You know, my sister, she ended up with a kidney transplant. My mom gave her a kidney, and ultimately, you know, her body rejected that. But even when she was going through all that, you know, she still went back to school and finished her bachelor's degree. She was always in school. She was always teaching, and we want to be able to maintain her legacy. And right now, I'm going to post the website, you know, in the link. I know y'all don't know my sister, and you might not want to cut with her face on it. But right now, we're selling these cups that we made with her logo on it. Sorry, this is one of my test cups. It's actually cracked. I just saw it, but this was not for sale. It won't be cracked, I promise. But, you know, Blemish Butterfly is on there. It has my sister on here. And, you know, it's just been really hard. But maybe one day, you know, I will get Sisterlocks. But if you do want to support a good cause, the link will be in the comments. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. God bless.